And before the throne was something like a sea of glass, clear as crystal. And in the center of the throne there were four creatures with eyes in the front and the back. That's Revelation 4:6. And it's just a tiny little glimpse into the glory of heaven and stuff that we can't fathom. And something that I keep thinking about more and more, Liam Payne of One Direction just passed, and it had me listening to some One Direction songs, realizing how that band came together. 5 distinct voices, but they come together and they harmonize in a group. And I just start thinking about the millions of people in this world, over 1 billion people in this world, and every one has a distinctly different voice. Every now and again you'll hear somebody and it reminds you of somebody, but think about all of the different people you see on television. They all have different voices. We all have a different fingerprint. We are all uniquely different, uniquely made, and yet all in God's image. We all have a purpose and a distinct voice, not just physically, but spiritually. God gives us all a voice, infused in with that purpose when we begin to seek Him to be able to use that voice that He made unique for every single one of us. And every time I think about that, it's like I'll hear a voice I haven't heard in years, and I'll be like, I immediately place it. I'm like, wait, I know that voice. Sometimes it'll take me a little bit, but because the voice is so distinct, and I start thinking about colors. We have this color spectrum. We have the rainbow, which is only a handful of colors. Obviously, you can get the giant crayon box with like 26 different colors or something, but the amount of colors in heaven will probably be infinite, just like the number of voices. There's a new voice born with every child that is born. And to think about that when you're thinking about the glory of God and how awe-inspiring it is and what heaven is going to be like. And, everything in this world is trying to pull us away from that reality of accepting the free grace of God so that we can be with Him one day in heaven and with all of our brothers and sisters who all have different voices. It's truly just a thing of beauty, just to think of like eyes in the front and the back of the lion and the calf and the eagle and the different animals that are all depicted in Revelation, which are fulfilling prophecies from the book of Daniel. Just the whole Word of God from front to back, Old Testament to New Testament, is just, it's amazing how front to back all points to Jesus when He came and entered into mankind and to this earth at the perfect point. In the sermon tonight, we talked about our calendars are built around an AD and before that BC, before Christ and after His death. Split into time. That doesn't happen for anyone else other than the Creator of all things who entered into this world, gave us all our own voice, distinctly unique, created in His image. I pray that you seek Him and learn how to use that to glorify Him today and to point other people to Him and His light that we'll only truly appreciate when we are with Him in heaven at that sea of glass that is clear as a prism and reflects how many infinite millions of colors, if that even makes sense. Anyway, I pray this finds you well. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow.